Hi, we're Charlotte and Corey, and for the past week we've been exploring Costa Blanca in a van. In this video we're going to share with you 5 incredible locations that you need to add to your Costa Blanca bucket list.
So we're at the Castle of Guadalest, Castillo de Guadalest, and we've just come around to this perspective where we can see the Mediterranean Sea again, as we kind of go around these pathways trying to find the entrance to the castle.
I am absolutely blown away. Standing here you can see the coastline out there and all these palm trees and then these amazing cliffs. I feel like I've been transported to some kind of island. You can't believe that just a few kilometers over there is like Benidorm and Alicante. I feel like I've gone to a completely different place, like magical island somewhere. It's absolutely stunning. I am blown away. This is stunning. I'm so glad that I found this place to come to, and I can't wait. Like, we're already completely mesmerized, and I just think that once we get up to there we can actually see the other side in the lake. Though that side is very, very windy, this side is very sheltered. It's nice. Let's carry on. We get to go through a tunnel. Oh my gosh, through the cliffside. Oh, this looks spectacular. Ooh, the castle is not open yet. It's supposed to be open at 10. It's 10 past 10. There's still a red rope, so people are just queuing. But we'll have a little wander around the town of Guadalest, or the village, while we wait. Oh wow, it's stunning. So blue. It's like a alpine lake.
Looks like a Canadian lake, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. That's like a Canadian lakes. Wow. I wonder if you can do some water sports on the lake, like paddleboarding. And actually this morning we saw some people around the bottoms of the mountains, and I guess they were doing rock climbing, and it does look like an epic place to do some rock climbing.
So this section we're on now is actually not part of the castle, it's just part of Guadalest, I guess. It's like a tiny little village, like sitting on top of this monumental looking rock amongst these huge, huge mountains all around us. And then we have this beautiful turquoise lake just below. And this is free to come into, you don't have to pay to go in. We're not sure on the fees for the castle yet, but we're going to find out when we go in there next.
We paid €4 each to enter the castle, and it's part gallery, it's part of an old house. So as you can see here, this is like an old kitchen. Out here we have a terrace, and I saw like a living room area, and obviously a lot of religious stuff here because it's a castle. We're going to explore. Wow, beautiful terrace. Let's go to the castle. Well, so far not too windy. So once you walk around the house, they have made a new stairway going up to the castle, which is a lot safer. Very thankful, and I can't get over this place. It is amazing. If you're in the Costa Blanca region, you have to come here. Even if you're staying in Benidorm, you can come for a day trip, but it's just so stunning.
This place is truly so incredible. The views that you get just walking around this castle from every perspective, because it is kind of just this like monolithic rocky outcrop. You've got views like all around as you traverse the different parts of the castle. So this is the reason why you travel, to see places like this and just experience amazing feats of engineering.
We have come up to the castle now, and we're just in the cemetery actually, and this is probably the best view you're going to ever get from a cemetery. It is amazing. We can go a little bit further up and I think get a view of the lake on the other side, but this place is insane. At the top. Voila!
Oh my goodness, you are!
I am! Wow!
King of the Castle of Guadalest.
Queen of Guadalest. Amazing.
This place is so incredible. We can't actually get over. We just had a quick Google actually to find out a little bit more about the castle, and recently you should know that this place here, Guadalest, was voted as one of the prettiest towns in all of Spain, so it's definitely one to put on your bucket list. We recommend it. I think you can actually go down to the lake and do some swimming and stuff. There's a lot of rock climbing in the area, and obviously you can kayak and do some water sports on the lake too.
We have come to Coves del Canelobre. It's a cave in the Costa Blanca mountains, and wow, look at the view behind me. Incredible. Very excited to go in. Not sure we can film, guys. I guess you'll find out.
We are not allowed to film inside, as the sign says. No pictures, no photos, but it's a beautiful area. We've just driven up this awesome mountain road. And there's a car park up here with a cafe, some little snacks you can get and coffee and stuff. But even if you don't go into the caves, this is such a good spot to come and have a little picnic with this amazing view. There's some seats sort of scattered around the place. And we are about to go inside that mountain through that door.
Located a 50 minutes drive inland from Benidorm, Coves del Canelobre are the most visited caves in Costa Blanca and are open year-round. They were formed millions of years ago, and nowadays the caves are made much more accessible via walkways, steps and lighting. Inside the caves, the stalagmites and stalactites reflect the colourful lighting, and it creates a beautiful atmosphere. This, combined with the acoustics, makes it easy to see why it is sometimes referred to as a cathedral. This is the original entrance, which they used in the war. Everyone's sneaking little shots. The guide's not here. Now, I know we did say that you weren't allowed to film, which is very true, and you especially can't use flash in places like this, but we did a little bit of filming along with the rest of the tour group. Everyone seemed to whip out their phone and get a few clips. We thought we did too, so hopefully that's okay.
Well, that was so cool.
That was stunning. It's like a huge
cathedral.
Yeah, cathedral. We've got like all these stalagmites, stalactites, and just stunning. Like you can see where the water used to be.
This part here, which we're walking in, which is the entrance now, that was actually a military entrance where they were building aircraft engines inside there during the Spanish Civil War. The old entrance, which we got to go up and see, that was up the top, and that was how people used to go in and out, but not anymore.
The best part is when you finish the tour, you can check out these views. We're going to go now for a nice little walk. It's a 3-mile hike return, and it's to a lighthouse that overlooks Altea and the beautiful bay. Here, and we're going to go to here. Le Estufador. There's a red squirrel. We see so many grey squirrels obviously in the UK, but red are very rare because the grey squirrels destroy them all. The red ones are so cute, their little ears. It's a really lovely park. Obviously there's lots of squirrels, lots of picnic areas. A lot of locals walking their dogs. We're just in a little pond with frogs. It's so peaceful and quiet, just hear the sounds of the birds. We've got the coastline, so you can slightly hear the ocean. It's really nice, isn't it? It's lovely. Fantastic views, and that sea is looking so blue, it's very inviting. But it's just incredible, we love the landscape here, just all the mountains in the background.
And this is just a heads up for anyone who has difficulties with walking or accessibility issues. This path is very well designed for people in wheelchairs with mobility issues because it is a very, very gentle gradient. It seems to be all the way, and it's, look at this, a nice asphalt surface for you to walk on. And we even saw some benches with sort of asphalt pathways for wheelchairs to go to. So yeah, bring your wheelchair friends, everyone. See the lighthouse?
can see some boats down there in the water. I'm very jealous, a very nice spot to be sailing. Just saying there's a path that's 700 metres down to the sea. It doesn't look like the easiest path though, it looks very tricky, doesn't it?
Looks a bit, yeah.
But if I had my swimmers, I'd probably do it. Amazing view. I'm grateful for the shady spot the lighthouse provides. I'm looking for dolphins. They say this is one of the best spots in the area, in this region, to find dolphins. Well, we can see everywhere.
Are we higher than
the top of Spain, I think. Maybe higher than IFAC. We've been driving through these roads and it's like this residential buildings all up on this mountain, a lot of new builds, and I can't believe how many houses they're putting up here that look so steep. They look amazing, but wow, I get a bit nervous just looking at them. I don't know if I'll live there, but the views make it worth it. Over behind me is out to Ibiza. Over there's IFAC, what we hiked. Just pushing the boundaries of my vertigo, aren't we, today?
Yeah.
And we have incredible views of the mountainous landscape.
But look at this for a spot to sleep for the night. How incredible. Amazing views.
This location had possibly the most impressive view of the Costa Blanca coastline, and the sunset and sunrise here was absolutely magical. However, it is an extremely windy location, and because of this it was not the most comfortable place to sleep, so we definitely recommend checking the wind forecast before parking up for the night.
When I look at the way you sleep, I know I'm home. There are times I believe I can change.
Day number 5 on the road.
Woohoo!
It's day 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Day 5, so we have come to Cala del Moraig and we slept last night on top of this monumental lookout. It was actually like a radio tower where they've got big antennas up there, but the views up there were incredible. It was a little bit windy last night. Charlotte didn't have a great sleep.
Yeah, good for the views, but I wouldn't really recommend sleeping up there unless it was like no wind at all, because it was a bit rattly.
But the sunset and sunrise were both absolutely stunning, and we've come to this cliffside beach location. The water just looks incredible. I think we might be the only ones down on the beach. So we are going to go and explore here. There are some caves to go. We've got our snorkels. Let's go and see what we can find.
Wow, it's so secluded. Incredible that we're the only ones here. It's a Monday, so I guess everyone's back to work. We brought our snorkels, but we're not going to snorkel because when the sun goes behind the clouds, added with the wind, it's a little bit chilly. But also I sat down reading my book for a while, and it's made of pebbles, my bum got a bit numb. But we're going to go explore the caves over here because they look really cool. But this beach is absolutely gorgeous because it's so secluded. It reminds me of those beaches you see in movies, you know, like just turn up on a hidden island somewhere. If you'd like to see more of Costa Blanca, check out our other videos including a day in the life of van life in Spain and 24 hours in Alicante. Thank you for watching, make sure you subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.